Lights out, time is wasting on you. I got all my people out here shining, show you how we do. They'll be turning their heads when we're coming through. Yeah, cause you're old news now, cause you're old news now. Lights out, time is wasting on you. I got all my people out here shining, show you how we do. They'll be turning their heads when we're coming through. Yeah, cause you're old news now. Lights out, here's what we're gonna do.
I can see that you test yourself. Don't believe you're the best you felt. Raw honey oatmeal could have guessed you're the best of health, but you feel like someone else. Dealt with a hand of stealth. Some poor, some got the wealth. Grab with a different shell, cause you're working with the hand you dealt. Light gonna shine on, baby, you divine. So keep on fighting, find the horizon. Better rewind, no man is an island. Sounding the sirens, we unite. Let good things ripen. Done with the silence, clear your mind. Let's shake with the vibrance.
Lights out, time is wasting on you. I got all my people out here shining, show you how we do. They'll be turning their heads when we're coming through. Yeah, cause you're old news now, cause you're old news now. Lights out, time is wasting on you. I got all my people out here shining, show you how we do. They'll be turning their heads when we're coming through. Yeah, cause you're old news now. Lights out, here's what we're gonna do.
Light gonna shine on, baby, you divine. So keep on fighting, find the horizon. Better rewind, no man is an island. Sounding the sirens, we unite. Let good things ripen. Down with the silence, free your mind. Let's shake with the vibrance.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And the shots! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Martinelli is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Maradona. Interesting ball. Real chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Saka. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Adams cuts it out. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hits one! And more, and more, and more! again. They simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Martinelli. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cantona. That's good play. And he's managed... Cantona! And he hits the net. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Snyder. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, played right into his path. That's a decent clearance. Well, they could break here. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's found a way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's having a go. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's picked his way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And they've got rid. Rice.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Beckham. Schneider. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. And the keeper's in command. Rice. And it's Schneider. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Schneider clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Up for a header!
There will be 1 minute added time.
He thumps it clear. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he get onto this? And a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Adams. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And the flag has stayed down. Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Cantona! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Saliba clears. Oh, well played, well played.
The attendance for this match
Araujo
was
gets rid without sophistication. Schneider.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's picked out the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's there to belt it away.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. Rice. Now it's Cruyff. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's got a sight of goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Suarez is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Pedri. Davis. Davis with a cross. Cleared without complication.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
10,
benches.
Messi. Number 14. Pedri. Number
Yamal
5,
charging forward, the ball it is.
coming
Yamal!
on the field. Number
That is
18,
decidedly
Fernando
lacking.
Torres. Number 21. Yamal. Number 11. Neymar. Number 20.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
This guy, he had a ladder that you used to get up there. What's the view like from up there? Well, you can't see the bottom of the stairs. And so it goes around the world. A million boys in love with a dozen girls tighten the screw, but not for you, till they can't figure out what to do. It goes 5, 3, 2, 1. Countdown to shut down. Woo! They're coming for the ground. They're gonna tear it down. I fully guarantee repeating history. Shut down. Into the promised land. Supply but no demand. Ain't never gonna quit. Look out, baby, this is it. Shut down.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. That has ended up in no man's land. Maradona. It's Maradona! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Marquinhos gets it away. Frosinone have the chance to go the other way. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Luis Suarez! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That has been cut short. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Barcelona have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Luis Suarez! Striking inaccuracy.
Suarez would have had eyes on a postage stamp then. That was far from first class.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Hernandez gets it away. It's a pretty loose pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Mane couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And they've got rid. And that's a throw-in. Bastoni with the clearance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Neymar.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Barcelona have their third corner. De Ligt is there and he can get that clear. Frosinone are looking to go forward now. Mane. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Maradona goes steaming forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Well,
there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed.
And
A
we
tight
come to you
affair,
now with a
0-0
quick
at the
request
break.
for support for our World Charity Fund.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, it's Chiesa. Chiesa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It'll be a throw-in. Could be danger here. Now that's well seen too. Hernandez. He has found the way through. Buffon deals with it effortlessly. Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fiddles it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with...
It's Luis Suarez! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and come! About as smooth as it gets! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Cantona. Cantona, and he'll shoot here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on... And Messi! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Pedri. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pedri! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one. Bastoni attempts a clearance.
There will be
That's
3
a little
minutes
loose.
added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's had it taken off him. And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's been cut out, well played. Traumeni, Ribéry. And he's let fly! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
That has been slung wide. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Yamal chasing after it. Now it's Messi. And he's heaved it away. But they've got it again. Ribéry belts one. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ribéry really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Port with the corner, there first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked out the run. Cantona. Very nicely done. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
He's gone for goal. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Traumeni is there, and he can get that clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And Torres! And the shot's on here. Real chance here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's straight offside. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Maradona. Adams gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Corner number 2 then. Tries a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And again! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this.
Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a good run down the right. Bayer catches it safely. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Port upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, played right into his path.
The attendance
pass
for this
is
match was
somewhat less than ideal.
72,350.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. And it's Ribéry.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he thumps it clear. Can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Belletti. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a good position here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Fernando Torres, and he's certainly onside here. Tries to get it clear. Ribéry. The final 5 minutes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That is good alertness. And it's Belletti. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome.
I push up on this funk and give me miracles. Making know how we love you right is something
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aimed beyond the defence. He has found a way through. Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. That's the throw. Alexander in with a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Terrific header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's dealt with that really well. And he can clear it away. David Villa. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Fernando Torres. Cafu cuts it out. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now it's Torres. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedri! And that would have been some goal.
Pedri can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Neymar getting this one clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Neuer has that under control. Interesting ball. Fernando Torres. Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. It's Asa! And that's caused a worry or two. And he's being shifted off it. David Villa. Nicely aimed pass. Pedri. Oh, super find. Fernando Torres. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to...
Messi! And that is one way to get his defending done. Barcelona have their third corner. He rises! That's going to go a long way. And it's Messi. Barcelona given another corner. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Big header! Another fruitless header.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because...
Cantona! There it is! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
David Villa. No joy this time. Seedorf.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Davis. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. Tries a header! Yes, it's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That has been cut short. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied. And it's Luis Suarez. There's the hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rudiger getting this one clear. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. Very nicely done, Davis. Chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rodrigo picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's there to get it away. Madrid have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And now they can clear their lines. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Luis Suarez. Suarez is flagged offside. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd...
The more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me stuck. I was lost and then found inside of a dream. Running round in a circle, trying to believe.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Mbappe! And it's lofted through here. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Luis Suarez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedri, and he's managed to get free. There's the hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
No way he was going to let him past. And here's Suarez. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Floats it up and over. Adams spots it and intercepts. Gets his pass away. Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Mbappe has a look and has a go. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cantona. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
That's a fabulous ball. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri in acres of space out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Adams attempts a clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Seedorf. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Pedri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's onto this. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And he welcomes it in. Pedri! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Well timed, excellent interception. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's in a great position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. Messi. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cantona! Pedri looking to run onto it. Pedri.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona take the lead, and now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Una adrenalina adictiva, abróchate que keep it up. Ain't nobody stopping us. Together till the end. So fast, got you furious. Corriendo en contra del reloj. Sintiendo que nada está a nuestro favor. Unidos en misión, vamos sin temor. Que no se acabe aquí, que no se acabe aquí. Tu velocidad me tiene viva, no sé ni cómo vamos a parar. Una adrenalina adictiva, abróchate que no le vamos a bajar. No le vamos a bajar, 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 no le vamos a bajar. Corriendo en contra del reloj, sintiendo que nada está a nuestro favor. Unidos en misión, vamos sin temor. Que no se acabe aquí, que no se acabe aquí. Tu velocidad me tiene viva, no sé ni cómo vamos a parar. Una adrenalina adictiva, abróchate que no le vamos a bajar. No le vamos a bajar. What time is it? When you're moving through the center, I can take control. When you're moving through the center, calling out control. Trust me, I be self-made. I have my pain. One day I get them. I see that one day.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is the
to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited
England
contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tries to get it clear. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Bastoni playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
He's having a go! Cruyff. First quarter of an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davis is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Messi. It's a good run down the right. Alexander-Arnold. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Platini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, super find. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Platini. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Danger averted for now. And it's Bale. That's played into space. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Picked out brilliantly. And Cruyff! Rodri, played out towards the right wing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And that is as far as they're going to go. Davis. That has been cut short.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goalkeeper's ball. England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that should get the job done. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Belletti. Bale. Looking for the runner. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Platini. England looking to pass their way through. And now they can clear their lines. That's been cut out, well played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Cantona. Messi. And he's had a hit! And he's there to clear it.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And here's Cruyff. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Platini. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Eto'o. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's tidy. And Messi! Great strike, a test for the keeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments.
Stress without fear. The truest thing I ever did. I'm hoping you're near. The truest thing I ever said. Yeah, we love again. Yeah, we love again.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has
and
joined us
welcome
for
to
this
today's
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? Seedorf getting this one clear. And he welcomes it in. That's been cut out, well played. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Davis. And the pass is intercepted. Gently done. Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ruben Dias gathers from the goal kick. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Adams spots it and intercepts. And he's picked out the run. Platini. And he's on. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
"15 minutes till half-time. Davis. He can run onto that. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? So, what can they come up with here? It's Luis Suarez! Costa Curta can get it clear.
Suarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely weighted ball.
Look, it's a run defence is this.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Bruyne. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for
Just
the key
a quick
figures to mull over,
and an
but
exciting
it
one
remains
too. We're
goalless.
about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the
An
screen.
intriguing
if you have a
half,
ticket.
lacking only in goals. The score
Substitution
0-0.
for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 29.
Here we go
Robert
again.
Van der Vaart. Number 9.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager could be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Number 12. Mbappe.
shot could be on. And that is expertly dealt with. Deftly away. Platini. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And it's Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually...
Has a shot! Backward it goes. And here's De Bruyne. Quality ball.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
60
The
minutes
attendance
played.
for this match was 71,649.
He's gone for goal! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He's shifting through the... He's tried one! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7 coming on the field is number 19, Yamal. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Neymar. He's only too happy to take that back. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right.
And the finish! He's having a go! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
De Bruyne brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he was quick to react.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Adams attempts a clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming. Played out to the right. Cantona.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that is that. Quite a